for the
One, two, three, four, get my shoes and out the door. Five, I'm alive. 6, 7, 8, feeling great. 9, gonna shine, life is good. I'm doing 5, 10, gonna do it right and do it again, yeah. I look into the sky with all the beautiful color, but there's more than just for me, so gonna share it with another. I got to show, to give, let out. I want to sing and shout, take a look and see a beautiful morning that turns into a beautiful evening, and together make a beautiful life. And if you wanna
I've been in here and people are roaring with laughter, so
It's a dirty show, though.
well, it's clean dirt.
Forgive me, but the best restaurants of the world are here in Vegas. I mean, you have here the best of the best.
Yes.
So we have many celebrities here. The Harley Madison come over here, and the Usher come over here many often, and the Paris Hilton come here, and Britney Spears came over here like 2 weeks ago.
Boy, I'm dating myself, but it's okay. Nobody else will. Oh.
That's so Vegas. Well, hey out there, Las Vegas and people all around the world. I'm Christine McKellar, your host here at That's So Vegas. We're live right here, right off the fabulous Las Vegas Strip. We have a really fun, interesting guest today, and one kind of fun thing about this, and I have been joking on Facebook that I should be called Christine the Cannabis Queen because I had a guest on 2 weeks ago who actually, he has a health water that has the CBDs in it, the cannabinoids. But Brenda's part of a very intriguing partnership. There's a quartet, 4 partners, all women, who have opened the first all-woman-operated medical marijuana dispensary. How does that feel?
It was very exciting. It's very exciting to be a part of this new industry here.
It is a new industry, yeah.
So it's been a long process, but we're just blessed to be a part of the industry, so we're looking forward to it.
Why is it it's just women? And did that just happen to be? Or?
It just did happen to be. We have done some other ventures in the past, and we decided that we wanted to be a part of industry that could help people.
You know, I know you do have an altruistic reason for this. It's not because it's just we have a lot to talk about as far as this industry goes, seriously. It isn't just the fact that everybody's been clamoring to get a license, once the marijuana became legalized, but that's in Nevada, right? It's not like...
Yeah, it was very competitive, very
highly competitive. And I think a thing that kind of shows how blessed you are is, and without even knowing it, your street address is 420 East Sahara, right?
Yes, and that was not on purpose. We're glad.
I don't know how I knew about 420. I think somewhere, I may have picked it up on Facebook, but the story behind that is, from what I understand, and if I'm wrong, correct me, but back in the 70s, which our next guest after Brenda, Jeffrey Axelrod, is going to tell us all about the 70s and things like that. He was the godfather of silkscreen T-shirts, which back then was Grateful Dead marijuana and stuff like that. But 420, from what I understand, was a police code for persons smoking marijuana. Oh, that's what the urban myth is, right?
There's a little bit of difference with that, but I'm sure that he'll be able to update us on that.
Yeah, but you guys are aware of that. I mean,
yes,
you girls, you ladies are aware of that 420. And your website is, you take advantage of that, www.420sahara.com.
Yes.
Well, all frivolity aside, I was at your grand opening. It's a beautiful facility. It really is. It's
well, thank you.
Yeah, you have a menu, which is it's my first experience actually in a dispensary. So I was kind of surprised to see this big, beautiful menu and the different names for the different varieties. And how did you come up with that?
With the different strains. Help with different ailments and all. So we right now are trying to find the cultivators that have a city license to come into the city, and so we're thankful we found some, and the different strains help with different ailments.
So one would be for what, anxiety, one for pain, one
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
perhaps people who don't eat well,
Yeah.
the munchies. And somebody told me they actually have a strain that if you're obese, it eliminates the munchies. Are you familiar with that?
I'm not familiar with that one, but there's a lot of strains out there.
So did you have to do a lot of research, Brenda, as far as into marijuana itself?
We did because I'm not one that has used it in the past, and so I was a little leery, but I took a lot of time to research the benefits, the health benefits.
Right.
And our group is so into that side of it to help educate people and really communicate the benefits that this marijuana and cannabis has for people.
Right. But we're talking maybe two different things. I mean, there's the actual process of partaking, whether it's smoking or do you have the
There is a lot of different ways, and like for the elderly or people that don't smoke, they can do it through edibles or through an oil, or so there's so many ways they can get their medicine.
the cannabis oil, is that correct? So CBD is the ingredient within the plant that has the highest
Medicine,
health.
yes,
And the THC, is that what gets people high?
yes, yes.
So they blend the two. I mean, you get high and you get treated at the same time.
I think you'll see that the majority of the medicine part of it has higher CBD
Okay.
and a little bit lower THC.
Uh-huh.
So the ones that use it for the medical benefit is high CBD.
Did you bring any samples? That's part of my innovative talk show. I mean,
Later.
later. I was saying earlier, after the week I had, I could use a little calming down there. So, what personally inspired you? I know that all the partners, it seems there's been some type of personal story.
Right.
where-
I had an adult friend that has seizures, and to work is very hard because they would wheel her out on an ambulance because she's had a severe seizure. So I knew there was something out there that could benefit her. So a friend of mine and I took some time off and researched it and went to different states to find the true benefit of it. And we met some families that their families moved there to Colorado for that benefit for children.
Right.
And it's amazing. I mean, it truly is amazing what this plant can do for people.
So you've personally witnessed this.
I have.
Yeah.
I have.
And, coming from somebody, you never dabbled in it recreationally. I
Never.
take it?
As a matter of fact, I've never tried it. We had to Google what 420 meant when we saw the address.
Right. And I think Jeffrey's going to tell us the true meaning behind that.
There
But
you go.
Again, I still can't remember how, but I knew. So that's April 20th is the day that everybody celebrates that or makes fun of it. So this, again, we talked a little bit at the top of the hour about how controversial, number one, this has been. And there are politics within politics, if you know what I mean. So how hard was this for you gals? Well, you're girlish.
There you go.
For you to get all of this process.
Like I said, the process was very competitive. And out of the city of Las Vegas, they chose 12, and we were blessed to be one of them. Wow. And through the compliance, and the city of state have been working with us to make sure that everything is in compliance. And this is a new industry for everybody.
Right.
And what we would like to do is be a part of the movement to help educate people as to what this plant can do for people.
And compliance also would have to do perhaps with the actual building itself. I noticed at the
is.
grand opening you have almost like a bank teller with the glass, and then there's the tray, and
We
is
do.
that to help prevent theft or...
Yeah, we want patients to feel safe.
Oh, good. We're going to talk about that, too, because I know that you're really kind of focused on women, but men are welcome.
Yes, they are.
Men are always welcome.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. It's a beautiful facility. I have to just shout something out real quick. I have been in a state of confusion, not from smoking marijuana, but I keep screwing up the X-Country announcement I've been trying to do for 3 weeks, which is at Harrah's. Last week I said it was at Bally's, and the week before I called it X-Western. So can I just get that straight with everybody? It is X-Country Topless Review at Harrah's. So I'm done. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm going to give a quick shout out to my adorable Red Roof Inn sponsor on Paradise across from the Hard Rock Hotel. Pet friendly, no resort fees, no parking fees, which is becoming an issue. And they're pet friendly. So stay tuned. Be back. We're going to introduce Jeffy Jeffrey Axelrod, and Brenda's going to stay with us. Be right back.